So I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really care about the British monarchy, the royal family, their weddings, their children, any of it. We Americans won a pretty big war back in 1783, so we wouldn't have to care. However, the passing of Queen Elizabeth late last week was heartbreaking for the people of Great Britain and for the world. She was the embodiment of grace, class, and tradition, and whether you believe in royalty or monarchies or any of the pomp and circumstance, you'd think for one freaking day liberals could help themselves from being total and complete a-holes, but no. Opinion writers from the New York Times, Atlantic, and New York Magazine openly celebrated the death of Queen Elizabeth last week. One writer from New York Magazine, Terhaka Love, even wrote, "For 96 years, that colonizer has been sucking up the Earth's resources. You can't be a literal oppressor and not expect the people you've oppressed not to rejoice on news of your death." But that wasn't all. He also wrote this. "Now I'm supposed to be quiet, or better yet, actually mourn what was a barely breathing, glad, force-flex trash bag? Please, no. We all have our methods of mourning, friends. Doing the electric slide on a colonizer's grave just happens to be mine." But he wasn't the only one. Leave it to racist, disgraced sports personality and disgusting human Jamel Hill, who tweeted about the devastating impact of continued colonialism. And then there was Eugene Scott of the Washington Post, who wonders when the appropriate time is to start talking about the negative impact of colonialism. Well, Eugene, I'd say probably not minutes after the Queen's death is announced. Just a thought. But then there was also this Carnegie Mellon professor, Uja Anya, who tweeted just hours before the Queen's death that she hoped the Queen's pain would be excruciating. Now, miraculously, Twitter censored this post for going against community guidelines. But of course, that didn't stop the evil windbags of ABC's The View from doubling down on the filth.
We can mourn the Queen and not the empire.
Yeah,
because
sure.
If you really think about what the monarchy was built on, it was built on the backs of Black and brown people. She wore a crown with pillaged stones from India and Africa. And now what you're seeing, at least in the Black communities that I'm a part of, they want reparations.
So the Queen of England dies, and View loudmouth hack Sunny Hostin wants someone to pay up. Yeah, there you have it. Liberals are so disgusting, they will use the death of a beloved queen, a woman with more class and grace in her pinky finger than the hags of The View could ever fathom having in their entire bodies, to play the race card and make demands for reparations. Liberals gonna liberal. And yet it's we ultra mega Republicans who are deplorable? Yeah, sure.